Hanover Wildcats Coach's Corner, a service of Midwest Products, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, the Citizens State Bank, Hanover Electric, Blue Valley Insurance, including the Hanover Insurance Agency, Inline Construction, and Blue Valley Technologies.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
The variety of our checking plans exceeds your grandfather's dreams. We have checking plans for kids, checking for college students, checking for small businesses, and checking for seniors only. We have checking plans that pay interest. By checking with us, you have quality choices to add to your portfolio and financial planning. Citizens State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Not everyone's going to become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Welcome to the Hanover Coaches Corner program, joined now with head coach Matt Hoyer. Coach, you're getting ready for the season coming up on Friday. How's everyone's, health and work ethic been here early on?
I think great. Right now we're, extremely healthy. We haven't had any issues to this point, and knock on wood, it's going to continue that way. And the kids have been battling pretty good. One thing that we've seen, early on in practice is we have some, quality depth that definitely helps you, tremendously as far as the practice aspect goes. And, having that competition in practice and pushing each other every single day is going to make you better. And I think that not only making the boys realize that, but also, seeing that come to fruition every single day is going to be extremely key in us getting to, what we potentially could be.
And especially here in our area, you talk about depth, the numbers that go out each year. From your coaching standpoint, you just talked about it from the kids, competition. You're able to go live more often. But what does that allow you, as a coach, be able to do? Are you able to scheme up different things, scout a little more? How does that help or benefit you too?
Well, I think it definitely gives you the opportunity to show some different things as far as defensively and offensively, and making sure that you're giving them, quality looks and quality reps and quality competition each and every single day, and making you better and preparing you for Friday night. And I think the other thing, that depth is going to allow us to maybe, spell some kids, in some areas that the last couple of years we haven't been able to. We haven't been able to really get certain kids off the field very often, and, that definitely makes a difference coming, late third quarter and then in the fourth quarter. And I think that, hopefully this year we're going to have the opportunity to maybe bring some kids off the field, give them a little breaks and keep them fresher, for the stretch of the game.
Now, you guys start off the season with a tough schedule, most notably starting Friday night at El Saline. What's going to be important, or what's El Saline going to present to you on the field?
They're going to be big and physical. That's one thing that we saw, last year. We hung right with them. They were a semifinal team in Division I, and we hung right with them up until the middle of the fourth quarter. But, they were just a little more physical down the stretch, and they were able to kind of pound the ball at us and, kind of pull away from, we get a 2-score lead there at the very end and end up beating us by 2 scores. But, it's one of those things where I'm guessing we're going to see a lot of the same thing. And, I think our kids will be up to the challenge, and I think, one thing we've probably seen a little bit more in practice the first couple of weeks is we're probably a more physical football team ourselves than we were last year.
And we look at week by week, but last one here for you. You talk about a challenge, and you have Elseling this week, next week Clifton Clyde, both two top-tier teams. Does that add a little challenge to your team? And do you, I guess, challenge your team a little bit more, saying, these are who we have to go through to be to where we need to be?
Well, I think that our kids know that it's a process, but they also know that it's a week-to-week process. And right now our kids are extremely focused on Elseling, and they know that that's our initial challenge, and that's what we have to do, and that's what we have to take care of. Next week we'll shift our challenge to Clifton Clyde, but as far as our kids right now, they're excited about having the first game of the year. They're excited about playing a team that was extremely successful last year and returned a lot of key returners. And our kids have definitely been looking forward to this for quite some time. They've been working extremely hard, and it's one of those things where a lot of these kids have seen a lot of gains, not only in strength, but we've started to put on a little bit of size. Our maturity levels kind of took a little bit of step forward, and and our speed and athleticism is taking a gigantic step from last year. That's got these kids excited, and it's one of those things where anytime you put on the pads and everything, there's a little bit of a heightened excitement, but at the same time, I think our kids, even more so right now because it's the first game of the year and it's been 9 months since they've had this opportunity. So, it's definitely one of those things where I think that they're ready to go, and they're kind of itching for Friday night to get here.
Sounds like you're itching a little bit for it too. First chance to strap up the pads. I do wish you luck on Friday. Again, joined by Matt Hoyer, head coach of the Hanover Wildcats. Like I said, best of luck, Coach, and hopefully we'll talk to you after a win.
Sounds good. Thank you.
In your bustling lives, we're constantly on the move from hectic commutes to family outings. Blue Valley Insurance offers comprehensive auto coverage to keep you safe on every journey. Whether you're heading to work or driving your kids to practice, we've got you covered. Visit us at convenient locations in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville for personalized auto insurance solutions tailored to your needs. Drive with peace of mind knowing you're protected by Blue Valley Insurance.
Have you ever thought about the impact your broadband provider has on our children's educational experience? In today's world, our schools and students rely on broadband internet more than ever for teaching, for interacting, to bring outside expertise into our small schools, and to open up our students' worlds. At Blue Valley Technologies, we believe our students deserve all of the resources in the world, one of the many reasons why we stand by in building robust fiber networks. We wish all of the students, families, and educators we serve a successful school year. We are proud to keep you connected.
Turnkey custom home builds with Inline Construction make the home building process as easy as you approving final decisions. From start to finish, let Inline tackle site preparation, foundation, framing, and finish inside and out. Lots are available at Hartley Ridge in North Marysville, or they can build on your site. Call today and get started with Inline Construction.
Hanover Wildcats Coach's Corner, a service of Midwest Products, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, the Citizens State Banks, Hanover Electric, Blue Valley Insurance, including the Hanover Insurance Agency, Inline Construction, and Blue Valley Technologies.